If you are looking for a heating solution for this winter, for your RV, for a tent, for camping, I'm going to use it in my barn, in my shop. But if you're looking for something, any space that you have, a garage, somewhere that you have that you need to heat for the winter, a diesel heater is a really good solution to that. And this is the BougeRV. I like the fact that it's stainless steel. I mean, it's a beautiful unit. I hope you can see it in this light. Beautiful unit. I like, I've done a lot of research on these because I've been wanting one for a while. BougeRV sent me this for review for you guys. And when I saw that it was stainless steel and saw the other amenities it has, I decided to say yes on this. I don't say yes to a lot of things, but I like the fact most of the heaters have the heating, the exhaust coming out the bottom. And it has to be raised up, and the bottom, it comes out through the bottom, and you got to be careful because the pipe gets hot. You got to be careful. You can't have it sitting on a table. Yeah, I don't know. This one comes out the side, and you just basically screw it in, and that's your exhaust. And you can, it's flexible. It's the flex pipe. You can send it anywhere you want to. You can bend it several ways. Let me just tell you what I really like about it. What some of these don't have. This right here. That is a 110 volt unit transformer. So you don't have to have a 12 volt battery sitting in your shop, and you know, if you're an RVer, that's what you want is 12 volt. But for somebody like me that wants to use it elsewhere besides out on the road, then having a 110 volt solution is, I mean, that's a game changer for me. Comes with a great user manual. Now I have several things that are BougeRV, and I assume that's the way you say that, B-O-U-G-E. I've got some cables, some solar cables. I've got some solar connectors, 2 or 3 things that are from Bouge, and I've never been disappointed in their products. So I'm just assuming this will be the absolute same thing. You can use an app if you want to on your phone, smartphone. You can go to the BougeRV app and program it. Very well done in English, well done in English. I mean, very readable instruction manuals. Some of them that you buy are not going to be like that. So that in itself is a very good deal also. So we're going to put some fuel in it and then watch this thing get after it. Obviously this is diesel, not gasoline. Next you'll put the hose clamps, these 2 hose clamps here on this long pipe. Now this is not the exhaust pipe. This is the pipe, the heat exhaust that's going to be coming into the room. So you'll tighten those down, and then tighten this one down. Here is your. This allows you to direct the air where you want it to go, up, down, sideways. Put it on the outside here. The other end of this tube, and then you'll tighten that down also. 2 big old hose clamps, and this will bend and contort any way you want it to. And again, this is the exhaust, so this is where you're going to put your muffler. Got a muffler clamp. Put that clamp on there first. Put your muffler, and then run that clamp up. Tighten it down. Now remember, this needs to go outside. Outside the RV, outside the tent, outside the barn, outside the shop, outside the garage. This has to escape outside. This is your CO2, your gas, your emissions coming out of this. So I'm going to, just for test purposes, we're inside my barn, but that is not the way I'm going to run it. It will go outside. So this is not an install. This is just a video to show you how to set it up and what this thing will do. So here's where you plug the AC inlet, the transformer. You can't do it but one way. Goes right in. Okay, we're going to start the heater for the first time. This is your on and off button. Power it up. It's got a lot of icons. It tells you when the fuel pump turns on. Component checks, it runs through some checks, or you can scroll through the checks here. So we're going to let it get up to temp and start cranking out some heat. This is the inlet. This is the side that where the heat, where the fresh air comes in, and then on the other side is where we put that long black tube. It takes about 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes sometimes to get up to temp. Nice. nice discharge there of hot air, and it is getting hot. Let me go ahead and turn the heat gun on it and we'll show you that. Now, hopefully you can see this. 137 degrees, 138, 9, 41, 2. So a little over 140. There's 145, 147, 157. So the air coming out is pretty darn hot. So supposedly this pipe here can get over 400 degrees, I think. Again, this is the part that's going to be outside. It's a handsome unit, and I just really like it. It's going to help me. Now, we don't get real cold down here in Texas, but it's going to help me take the chill out of my shop, my barn. And so I'm happy to have it. Hopefully I've shown you enough so you can get an idea. I've looked at a bunch of these online, and this was the one that caught my eye. So the fact that it's stainless steel, the handles come down, so everything stores away. It's really a really nice unit. I just really like it. Think you're gonna like it too. All right, I think that's it on that. We're gone.